Hi there and welcome to another episode of My Currency Transfer TV. So a couple of weeks ago, we got a great response from our top facts you need to know when buying property in France video. So today we're going to give you the same great info when buying a property in Spain. So from taxes and procedures you need to know to combating the language barrier, stay tuned for our top tips. So firstly, consider the different regions Spain provides for a buyer. Spain still has much to offer the property purchaser, from small apartments and fincas to frontline beach properties and golf villas. Popular locations in Spain include the Costas, the Canary Islands and the Balearics. Secondly, be aware of what is involved in the purchase process. Before you begin the purchase process, you will need to obtain a fiscal number. In Spanish, this is known as el número de identificación de extranjeros. You should also retain the services of a lawyer who speaks Spanish and English. In the case of an off-plan purchase, you will be asked to sign a reservation contract and pay a small fee, at which point the property will be taken off the market for a limited period. Usually this is around 30 days. This allows time for legal checks to be carried out and a contract of a sale. This is an escritura de compraventa to be drawn up, and for you to make the first of a series of payments. This first payment is normally 10% or more of the purchase price and is non-refundable. So once completion has taken place, various fees and taxes are payable and the property is then registered at the land registry. Some sellers of resale property in Spain will encourage you to underdeclare the value of the property to the authorities and pay a proportion of the price in cash in order to secure a slightly cheaper price. This is illegal and is done purely so that the seller can avoid paying part of the capital gains tax that they will owe on the property. If sellers insist on taking cash under the table, walk away from the deal. Now, it's very important that you understand the costs involved. As a yardstick, anyone buying property in Spain should allow between 10 and 14% on top of the agreed purchase price for the various fees that must be paid. Now, the buyer pays legal taxes, which are usually between 1 and 2%, IVA, which is Spain's equivalent of VAT, at around 7%, plus stamp duty of 0.5 to 1%, on a new property. Notary and property registration fees of about 1%, and if the property is located within a complex, there will be maintenance charges. These will usually cover such costs as swimming pool and garden upkeep. So when buying property in Spain, whether it be notary and legal fees or when it comes to the property maintenance later on, we always recommend using a specialist online currency broker. Aside from being able to use forward contracts to secure exchange rates, sending money becomes much more simple, saving you the hassle of trips to the bank and paying extortionate international transfer fees. Next, it is very important to learn the ins and outs of Spanish property mortgages. There are two main options for using a mortgage to fund your property purchase. These are remortgaging your UK home or arranging a mortgage on your Spanish property through a UK or Spanish lender. And next, be thoroughly aware of the taxation on property in Spain. In Spain, taxes are levied by 3 tiers of government: central government, autonomous regional governments and local municipalities. The Spanish tax system is particularly complex and you are strongly advised to seek professional advice tailored to your individual circumstances. As a non-resident, you will be liable to a personal tax rate at a flat rate of 24% on Spanish source income. Additionally, non-residents are liable for patrimonio, which is a wealth tax, as well as local taxes, which is the impuesto sobre bienes inmuebles, levied by the local municipalities. So we hope that you've enjoyed this episode on what you need to know when buying a property in Spain and wish you the best of luck with your purchase. If you have any questions, please feel free to tweet us at MyCurrencyTrans, or you can always send me an email directly at sophia@MyCurrencyTransfer.com. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.